Hey, what's going on, my friends? We are obviously out of the constrictor chamber and we are enjoying some fresh air on a beautiful Memorial Day. Although I thought it was going to be raining, I'm very glad it is not raining. But my backyard is still somewhat underwater and I do need to mow it, so it's always a pain to be pushing around a push mower when you're, sloshing around in ankle deep water. But I thought you guys would like to see some of my snakes, a few of them that I think would look pretty good being outside. So right now I have my albino boa and she is looking awesome out here with some fresh air, natural sunlight, and I don't want to keep her out here for too long because I'm pretty sure as an albino their eyes may not be doing too well in the sun. I don't really know how that works, but just gotta take some precautions with her, and that's just me guessing. But man, she looks awesome out here in the sun and down here on the grass. So I'm not worried about her picking up any bugs. Mites do not naturally live in the grass. They do come from other snakes or something like that, so not worried about that. She could pick up a tick, but I don't think ticks would really come after her because she's all scaly, and I think they'd more go after furry animals. But man, she looks good. Really, really good. And she is getting big. Don't want her to go exploring too far because I do have moles that are in the ground and they do make holes, so I don't want her to dive into one and then lose her forever. But it is a nice 80 degrees. Actually, I think it's more like 85 degrees. Later in the day it should hit 90s, so definitely they're going to be enjoying some of that today. Just getting leaves and sticks all over her. So, all right guys, put the albino back, and now we have the Argentine boa out. Love her colors in the sunlight. Beautiful iridescence on her, and she just looks really, really good in the natural sunlight. She is getting large as well, trying to keep her out of the taller grass. Sometimes I'll see a rat snake out here. Last year I saw one that was probably 5 feet. It was pretty massive. I just let it mosey on through and I didn't really mess with it too much. But very, very rarely do I see any nice wildlife in the backyard. Might see some today because it looks like a jungle out there, but it is what it is, and she is curious about something. So I really think my albino may be bigger than she is, but I love how they do that little sidewind to get moving. So I'll show you her, and man, her colors are wild for being how dark she is. It's just incredible, and she is beautiful. It's extremely sad that they are on the endangered list down in South America, but it's very nice that people are breeding them to keep their species alive. So one thing that I have noticed, it is kind of difficult to find a breeder, and they are getting more and more expensive as the time goes by. But she is incredible. Again, I don't want her to get too carried away because we don't want to lose her at all. And we'll set her over here, and I'll get out the very last snake, and she hates going anywhere in a cage. So I figured with it being super nice out, nice humidity, nice heat, maybe we could check out Peaches here, my pearl Burmese, in the natural sunlight for the first time ever. So she was born in November, so this is probably her first time ever seeing the sunlight. And so far our bond together has grown and is getting better and better every day. Although once I put her down, she might go into explore mode and not want to come back. So love her colors. I think that she is incredible. I'm so glad I got her. Not knocking albinos, I love them, but after seeing her, so glad I went with her instead of just a normal albino. So I am a little nervous putting her in the grass. She could be super fast. She could get away from us. But so let's just take one more out and then we'll see how that goes. Oh guys, the sun has disappeared and it looks like we may get some rain. Perfect timing to get my girls out right before then. And I think all you guys kind of knew I was gonna get Pop-Tart out, so she's kind of like the highlight of the constrictor chamber room. And how could I not take her out with this cute little face? She is such a incredible sweet animal, and actually today is my 1 year with her, so I'm planning on making a short video of a 1 year with some pictures cropped in and how she's behaved and what I've gone through owning a green anaconda for a year. But so she is big, especially for a year, but she's not nearly as big as my boas that are you know, from 2016, so they're about 4-ish years old. And she should start getting some size on her in the next year, maybe a year and a half. But just like any other boa, they start their length and then they get their girth or their width. So she is looking really good. Obviously the sun is not out, so we cannot see how vibrant she is, but she looks good. She blends right in, and too bad that they are not native to Ohio. They would obviously die in the winters, but she is beautiful. Love, 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 love her colors, even though there's not much of a color on her. Just basic green, black, and yellow. So GoPro's mounted on my head. I always leaves a weird mark on my head. Super aggravating. And out in the heat definitely makes you sweat. But hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed something a little bit different than the feeding videos and being in the room consistently. And I do have a 10-foot pool that I need to blow up for her. That'll probably take me a couple hours. So hopefully we can get some shots of Pop-Tart and Mountain Dew in the water, watching them swim naturally. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you guys supporting me, watching my videos, and being helpful on the channel and on Instagram. But I'm gonna enjoy hanging out with her just a little bit longer, and I hope you guys have an awesome Memorial Day and the rest of the week. So see you guys on the next video.